Everybody,
Okay.
let's bring up your comic who you're all waiting for. Joe Samo! Let's go!
Thank you, sir. Well, what's up? How's it going? So, I'm really excited. I'm like really pumped up. I'll tell you why, because the whole way here I was listening to Adele music. That really gets me going. So, I have family here tonight. They're here. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming out. It's great. Sometimes my family and friends come out and then they see my, my show, and then they say, "Dang, Joe Samo, you suck." They tell me, "Don't quit your day job." But the problem is, I suck at my day job too. I went to a motivational speaker. He looks at me, he's like, "You can do anything you want, man, anything you want." I said, "I want to be a comedian." He said, "Oh, damn." What's any other options? I had a business consultant once. I go, "How can I make money in comedy?" She goes, "You need 100,000 followers on YouTube, 100,000. And I'm like, okay. A month later, I had 9. Okay? And you know how hard it was to get 9 subscribers? I had to create 9 fake accounts. You know? All right. Oh, okay. Good thing I wrote things down so I can remember. This morning, I think so I got family coming out. I asked my 13-year-old son, I go, "Hey, do you want to come out tonight? There's a comedy show. I'm performing." And my 13-year-old looks at me, he's like, "Do I have to go?" No, you don't have to go, son. We have an 18-year-old here. Raise your hand, Mr. Sebastian. All right. I'm so excited that I have like younger cousins like this one and a couple other younger cousins. For some crazy reason, they look up to me. And it's good that I can give them dating advice when they, out there trying to date in college and stuff, right? Especially nowadays with COVID, it's tougher to date. So I like my little nephew, he liked this girl and he started following her on Instagram. I said, "Listen, if you like a girl, you don't follow her on Instagram. You do what I did in college. You follow her home. You follow her to her place of business. Learn how to jimmy open her car. Girls dig it. If you were locked out of your car, wouldn't you dig a guy that could jimmy it open for you? Right? That's great advice. That's me. My wife, anyone here from Michigan or anywhere in the Midwest? Any Midwesterners? No, none? Nobody here from Michigan or Chicago? So she moved out here to San Diego a while ago. And after a little while, we're like, okay, cool, let's look around. Maybe we could buy a house here in San Diego. We took a look around, and then we had a choice. We go, okay, we could buy a house in San Diego, or we could buy all of Detroit. Right? Speaking of marriage, we also, in addition to the 18-year-old, we have newlyweds. Raise your hand, newlyweds. They got married 3 weeks ago. That's all right, 3 weeks ago. All right, so here's some marital advice. Take it from me. I've been married for a while, 15 years. Yeah, 15 years. Okay, so here's some marriage advice. The toughest year of marriage is the year you're in. Let's see, here it is. I wrote it down. The secret to making women happy. It is such a good secret that no guys know it. Okay, here's another one. When you got married, you had to have 2 people witness it, correct? Right? So here's the deal. I'm a lawyer, right? So here's when you need witnesses. All right? See if there's a pattern. You need witnesses. You need 2 witnesses when you do your last will. Okay? You need 2 witnesses if there's ever going to be a death penalty case. You have to have at least 2 witnesses. You cannot execute someone unless there's at least 2 witnesses. And to get married, you need 2 witnesses. Do you see the pattern? And yet people still fall for it. Right? Here's some more marital advice. So I've been married 15 years, right? You should 1 time a week have like a date night, a dedicated date night, right? 1 night a week, have a dedicated date night. So my wife and I have a dedicated date night, right? It was going really good until one night we accidentally ran into each other. You know how bad that was for our dates? It wasn't good at all. Oh man. And then after you get married, okay, I was just coincidentally, right? So I was getting these like crazy telephone calls. Do you guys ever get these weird spam calls? Right? Like, and they got violent, these spam calls. Like, you gotta give me this much money or I'll kill you. You gotta do this or you're dead, right? And I go, okay. So I just blocked my wife from calling me.
Yeah.
Now I'm comfortable. The other thing, yeah, I'm broke. We have cats. Does anyone have cats or dogs?
Whoa.
Why do they cost money? Like, how did they evolve over millions of years and were for free? Now they cost money. We have a cat that was sick. We had to take him to the doctor, right? The doctor comes out and he's like, Mr. and Mrs. Samo. And I go, oh no, what? Right? He's like, the cat is sick because he swallowed a paper clip. And I said, a paper clip? What the heck? He's like, to get it out, we're going to have to surgically remove it. And I go, uh-oh, how much is that going to cost, Doc? He said $5,000. I said, Doc, I really don't care about the paper clip that much. Right? What the heck? I was watching some sort of nature channel and I saw this lion. He was like this, the lion, with these beautiful teeth. So I looked, I go, hey babe, what kind of dental insurance does that lion have? You know, how does he have perfect teeth? You know, I bet that lion doesn't need paper or paper clips. If you saw one, he wouldn't need it. He's got his own office supplies. What else? There's things that are bothering me nowadays. Like, for example, you go to a car wash, right? Once in a while. Back in the good old days when it didn't rain in San Diego, you go to a car wash. So I go to a car wash. I'm getting a $10 car wash, right? The guy comes out. He goes, for $70, you could upgrade this to a wax. I go, wait, I'm getting a $10 car wash. He wants $70 more. It's like when you go to the movie theater, you're like, okay, I'm getting a popcorn. And they say, oh, for 25 cents more, you can have a big popcorn like this. Right? Feed all of San Diego for 25 cents more. You go to a car wash, he's like, $70 more, you can get a wax. Right? I'm like, no. He goes, yeah, but it's special today, and you could save $30, because usually it's $100. And I looked at him and I go, you know what? I'm actually trying to save more money. So if I can save $30, I'll go ahead and get the wax job. Joke's on him. All right, let me see. I'm trying to give you a little more marital advice. Oh, no, here we go. Any tough guys out there? The good old tough guys. Here's my favorite thing to do to my guy friends. I love doing this. Like it like warms my heart, which is great because there's not many things that warm my heart anymore, right? When I'm talking to the tough guy friends, like we're texting each other, like, yeah, fuck that, yeah, she sucks, yeah, what football, yeah. Like all day we're sending these stupid text messages, and then later at night I text the whole group. I say, hey, good night, guys. And then all these tough guys, they send me back, yeah, good night, bro. Good night. Yeah, I don't know why I get such a kick out of it. And then the other thing, I like to think of myself as a tough guy, not a sensitive guy. But there's one thing that makes me sensitive. You ever like in a text group or WhatsApp group or whatever, and then somebody leaves the group? You guys know that? Okay. Does anyone else take it personally when that happens? Like when someone leaves the group, I think about it, then I call him, I send him a letter, I go, what can I do to get you back into our group, you know? Because I take that stuff personally. But nonetheless, I like to think of myself as a real guy, okay? Well, hey, I got some good news. After me, we have a funny guy coming. All right, give it up for Billy. Thank you so much, folks. I had a great time.
I'm just going to leave this in here. Believe it or not, that was word for word how I asked him to bring me up. So that's good. I said, make sure you...